Hey guys, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter Rise video, especially for Sunbreak, because I have a couple of good bits of news today. There's been a lot of news going on with Sunbreak with the media recently. So starting today, there's been a whole lot of outlets talking about news about the coming expansion. The thing is, I really think that a demo for Sunbreak actually is happening. I know I said before that it probably wouldn't happen at this point, because you probably would have had one by now, right? But nah, I think we're getting one. And today I'm going to tell you why I think that we are definitely getting a demo for Sunbreak. But before we get to that, there's two small things I want to cover really quick. So as it turns out, we might not actually be getting Master Rank Rampage quests for Sunbreak. According to this tweet from Gaijin Hunter, lots of the same type of media interviews going around today in Japan, but the big takeaway, no Master Rank Rampage. Apparently the Rampage weapons and stuff will still have some mechanics, but it'll be different than in Rise. Which is good news for me. While personally I think the Rampage quests were a pretty cool departure from, regular hunting. I don't like it no more, and I'm kind of sick of it, so I'm happy for that. In the media interviews, they purposely had them ask if there was a demo, and they said it's a secret, which means there will be one, but they will reveal it soon. When is soon, you ask? When is soon? Soon might be pretty goddamn soon. Now, with E3 being practically dead and all, we do have Summer Games Fest, and Summer Games Fest is actually going to be streaming a lot of news from different companies in the industry on June 9th, which is crazy because guess what? Fucking Capcom's gonna be there, along with some other companies as well. But the main point here is Capcom. Capcom's gonna be there. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 6 announcements. And maybe they might talk about Exo Primal 2. But it's a possibility they might talk about Sunbreak as well. And even if they do, maybe they won't talk about a demo on the 9th, or maybe they will. I don't really know yet. But thanks to an article from Silicon Era, Sugimoto spoke briefly on the expected lifespan of the Rise expansion when asked about the longevity of the game following its release. This is what he had to say. But before we get there, apparently, this is this is pretty standard. We know we're going to have title updates. But here's the thing. The interview also touched on the potential number of monsters that will appear in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Sugimoto mentioned that he cannot give an exact number at this time, but stated that there may potentially be more information about this leading up to the release of the game. However, he encourages consumers to wait for the title update announcements concerning Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Which, to be honest, he didn't really say much. He didn't have much to say. But anyway, it turns out, yes, we are getting title updates and blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing. I also heard from sources I can't really say that apparently Capcom may be showing off their own gameplay next week. Now, I would like to think that that would be Summer Games Fest streaming on June 9th. But I don't know. Maybe Capcom might do their own stream program as well. And with that program, they might actually announce the demo then. That could literally be a day before or after Summer Games Fest. I don't know. But from what I'm hearing, it's next week. And from also hearing, these are from Japanese interviews, which I haven't found personally yet. But just trust me on this one. Just trust me on this one. And on top of that, we already know at this point that a demo build is already ready because press have already been playing the demo build of Sunbreak. So, it's kind of looking like that's happening, I think that build is what we're going to be getting. So, I think that's pretty much it. Summer Games Fest, look out for that on June 9th because Capcom will be there. I wouldn't have your hopes too high. They could just be talking about everything else except Monster Hunter. They could talk about Monster Hunter. It may not be much, honestly. They might announce their own stream. and then we'll get, you know, probably the demo announcement. We could even get the demo on the same day it's announced. But when does that happen with Monster Hunter? We'd probably get it a day after, or maybe the next week, since that might be at the end of the week. So yeah, that's it. I don't usually like to do news videos anymore, but I believe in my heart that this demo is coming out, and I think it's coming out really soon. So yeah, if you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.